My formal apology to the whole GR Corolla community and probably to Toyota as a brand as well. So before we go on our test drive, let me take you around the 2025 GR Corolla. 3, I think it was, that I drove. Yeah, this feels nice. I like this. And the exhaust note is really nice. Ooh, it really wants to go. You can feel that all-wheel drive. Man.
There's love, there's hate, lies and games, faith.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. And today I have to give my formal apology to the whole GR Corolla community and probably to Toyota as a brand as well. You know, as you guys see, I do have a Toyota Tacoma. This is a 2012 Tacoma X-Runner. I love this thing. Also have a 2024 S650 Mustang GT, and I've had like a bunch of other cars. So for those of you that are OGs on the channel, you probably remembered when I went and I did a review. I test drove a GR Corolla I was planning on buying. It was back when I think I had my Golf R and my Honda Civic Type R, my FF5 Type R at the same time. And I was thinking about potentially swapping out one of those for the GR Corolla because I love the way the GR Corolla looks. So I went down to the dealership, test drove it, and I was not impressed. I drove the Type R down here, and when I drove it, I was not impressed with how it drove at all. Actually, no, never mind. At that time, I had the Honda Civic Type R and the Subaru VB WRX. I had a 2023 Subaru WRX. So I test drove this blue GR Corolla Circuit Edition, and the gearbox felt clunky. It just didn't feel well buttoned up. And it wasn't even as good as my Subaru VB WRX, much less the Type R. So I told the truth. I said, you know, how I felt about the vehicle. And I think that rubbed a lot of people wrong because a lot of people probably had other GR Corollas and felt like it was amazing. I went back and I test drove that same GR Corolla several times. And now I'm thinking about it, that's probably the only GR Corolla I had the opportunity to drive. So my view is kind of skewed on the GR Corolla because I never really had the opportunity to drive another GR Corolla. You know, I didn't even get a chance to drive a Core Edition. I only drove the Circuit Edition, that one blue one, and I guess that kind of skewed my view of what the GR Corolla was, because I remember Cutie Chaotic, shout out to the Cutie Chaotic, shout out to Blueprint Winner Lee, shout out to 100 Grand Nate, shout out to Race Car 21, shout out to Moose 2X, Real Motivation, shout out to Kappa for Life, Speed Demon, Fast Life, Dr. Robert, all you guys, shout out to all you guys. Oh, and there's a new guy, oh man, I can't remember your name, but the guy that told me to do a driving video with the X-Runner, just so you can hear the exhaust. I think it's Douglas something, Douglas Lovinger or something like that. Shout yourself out in the comments. But yeah, I really didn't get a chance to drive another type of GR Corolla, and I just assumed that they all drove like that, and I was wrong, because you guys are going to see in the upcoming video. I had to do this video first, even though like I recorded it after the road trip I'm about to tell you about. So I recently just took my family on a road trip to Sarasota, and we took our 2025 Mazda CX-90, which is way better than our 2024 Mazda CX-90. So that shows me that vehicles can get better year after year. So that could also be what happened with the GR Corolla. It probably just got a lot better in the 2025 model year. But yeah, so we went up, we were going on vacation, and we stopped by my brother's dealership to go ahead and test drive a GR Corolla. And then I reviewed, we're gonna have another video comparison too. We're gonna review our 2025 Mazda CX-90 and compare it to a 2025 Toyota Grand Highlander, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, while there, I also had the opportunity to go ahead and review a GR Corolla, take it on the test drive, a 2025 model year. I think it may have been the Core Edition, but man, I was highly impressed with how that thing drove. It was very surprising with how well it drove. And yeah, that's all I can say. Like, it took me by surprise, right? But yeah, let me go ahead and cut to that part of the video so you guys can see, because I gotta apologize. I gotta eat my own words. The GR Corolla is much better than I thought it was, and it's a must buy. It's one of those cars that if you're an auto enthusiast, you got to get you one. But yeah, let's cut over to the video, and you guys tell me what you think. All right, so we're over here at my brother-in-law's dealership. We're gonna go test drive this GR Corolla, and I'll be honest with you guys and let you guys know exactly how I feel about it, how it drives and stuff. So this is gonna be like a quick little review. Is this a 24 or 25?
25.
All right, 2025 GR Corolla. This is a Core edition, right?
Core.
Yeah, Core, but it looks good. It looks good. So let's see how this goes. So before we go on our test drive, let me take you around the 2025 GR Corolla. So we're over here at Courtesy Toyota in Tampa, and they got the seats down in the back, but let's see what we get over here. Okay, so the battery's in the back here, and you got some storage pieces and stuff. So this kind of lays flat. Got your privacy protection there. If you want to close this, you hold it right there, and boom. And let's see what it's looking like in the rear seat area. Ooh, okay, so seats are down, but that's it. That's how much space you're getting there. Should I? You know what? Let me not be lazy. Let me just go ahead and open this up for you guys so you can see. All right. So that's what that looks like there. And if you put it back to my seating position, let's see. So I fit in here comfortably at 6'6". I didn't have any issues. Whoever's behind me though won't be happy, but nice. Got your cup holder there. You got GR4 written there. Nice place to be. Nice place to be inside here. You got nice aluminum pedals, actual handbrake, and even on the Core with the seats like that, you still got GR on the headrest. I like it. Let me take you around so you can see the front. Look at the nice brakes and wheels. You got the vent right there. And the front is beautiful. Beautiful looking car. Let me see, you can see it from this angle. It's nice, I like it. So yeah, let's take it for a spin and let's see how this goes. All right, so we're starting it up. Just keep it like this. No, not on me, like, yeah, like there so they can see the road and stuff. All right, so I will say this. Out of all the hot hatches, the GR Corolla has one of the best sounding exhausts, period. Just naturally. I don't know how Toyota did it, but for it being a 3-banger, the exhaust is amazing. Like, I love the exhaust note on startup and even cruise. Something just awesome about it. Now, it does have tilting, telescoping steering wheel. So we're getting it right for me. Man, for some reason this feels better than the last GR Corolla. Maybe they've made some improvements year by year, which I know Toyota is good for doing. Let me see what the clutch is like. Clutch is pretty firm. And then reverse. So reverse is very similar to the Mustang GT. So it's, yeah, so reverse is pull this up. You can see, yeah, so you pull this up and then over and right, and then you got the reverse. Oh wow, this clutch is touchy. This clutch is touchy. Like, as soon as you take your foot off the clutch, it starts moving immediately. Like some other, like with the Mustang, it gives you a little bit of room, a little bit of play. But this one, as soon as your foot eases off, it's engaging immediately. So yeah, have you driven one of these yet? Mm-hmm. Like, how do you feel the clutch is? Like, how would you compare it?
Springy.
Yes, very springy. That's a perfect explanation for it. It's springy, yes, it absolutely is. Now I know that they have drive modes in here, so let's hit this. That's sport, custom. Okay, so we got eco, which actually makes it quieter. Wow. And you got normal, sounds a little bit louder, and then sport sounds about the same. And then you have this is, oh yeah, it's track. Okay, so you push this down and avoid excessive acceleration due to temperature. Okay, so it's still cold, so it's letting you know don't do anything crazy because it's still cold. But that is dope. That is dope that you have this here, and you have like the 50-50 split, and then you can change it up. And when you change it, let me see, is It's not showing anything there. All right, let's see.
I think because you're not in gear.
Oh, okay. Okay, so let me put it in again first. No, I think because it's still cold, this probably won't allow you to do anything.
It's on track.
Okay, it's on track now. Oh yeah, I said GR track.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see. See, I gotta get used to this this clutch again. Super, what's the word? Springy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, smooth, very smooth. See, now I remember the last time I drove this, it was kind of unfair to the GR Corolla because I drove my Type R, and after driving the Type R and then getting into this, it didn't even seem right. Let me adjust my seat a little bit more. All right, yeah, push this down. Yeah, but now after I've been driving the CX-90 the whole way here and taking this out, it actually feels fun.
You can drive on the roads.
Yeah, this actually feels fun. Like, I just wanted to get a feel for it before we hit the road, and then we go straight or make a left here. Oh yeah, make a left here.
Make a left.
All right. So cruising in second. Oh yeah, it definitely's got some get up and go. Already you can feel
300 horsepower.
Yeah, 300 horsepower. What's the torque you think? Like, I'll put the torque here so you guys can see. Man, I love this exhaust note. Woo.
295.
Yeah, 295 torque. It drives like it just wants to go. Like, I'm trying to drive it slow. Yeah, I see it. I'm trying to drive slow, but it just like wants to shoot out. God, this thing is nice, man. Like, I think maybe the one that I drove, maybe the year I drove, or maybe it's because I just got through driving the Type R, I didn't appreciate it as much. But this, the 2025, it drives really nice. It's smoother. It's a little bit smoother. Like, the clutch doesn't feel as clunky, and the stick shift doesn't feel as clunky. But it is actually, it feels more buttoned up. It feels like a better vehicle than the 2023, I think it was, that I drove. Yeah, this feels nice. I like this. And the exhaust note is really nice. Ooh, it really wants to go. You can feel that all-wheel drive. Man. Man, and I'm not even trying. This thing is properly quick. I barely did anything. I'm guessing it's because we're in track mode. I think it's because we're in track mode. I'm trying to drive slow, but let me see if I could put it in a sport, because this thing is fast. I was not expecting it to be that quick.
It's still in track.
Oh, it's still in track? Okay, so we gotta hit this. How do we take it out of track? Normal, okay, yeah. GR normal, yeah. Let me see if it, yeah, because I'm trying to drive it slow, but this thing just wants to go. And you can feel the all-wheel drive like hooking, you know? You can just feel it hooking and going. So let me see, and it has the intelligent manual transmission. Let me see, okay, so that does your rev matching. I'm gonna take it off. I like to do my own rev matching. But yeah, let me see if I can drive this thing normal. Okay, yeah, once it's not in track mode, it feels a little bit more docile. And now the clutch point is gonna take a while to drive it smooth. Yeah, there you go. I had to figure out where the bite point is. Oh yeah, shout out to the blue Camaro right there. Yeah. Okay, so normal, a lot better. You know, just nice and smooth. You know what? I would buy one of these now. Like, it drives better than it drives better than what I thought, or what I remembered from like the first one that I drove. And I think that was because I was like a first model year or something. I think that's why it was just not as smooth as this. But this, I like this. And I don't know if it makes a difference if they make some changes from the one I drove was a circuit edition. I've heard a lot of people say that there's less issues with the core editions. So yeah, this core is driving nice and smooth, man. I like it. This is fun. And so you guys know I've had the Honda Civic Type R. I've also had the Golf R and the GTI. this is actually way more fun to drive than the Golf R and the GTI. I'm not sure about the Type R. It might actually be more fun than the Type R, but the Type R is obviously like more capable. But this is, oh, you want to stop by Sushi?
We gotta be back in time.
Yeah, oh yeah, I forgot. So yes, I'm with my brother-in-law. I know he's got a deal going, so we got to get him back for his deal. Maybe I'll put this back into track, see what it feels like on the way back. But yeah, this is nice, man. This is nice. I honestly was like expecting it to be more like the 23 or 24 that I drove before, but this is actually better. It drives way better. Oh yeah, when it's in track, it wants to go. Like you could feel it's a huge difference, you know? Like it literally just wants to shoot out. And the all-wheel drive is awesome. Very STI-like. Yeah, like it really wants to power shift. Like, let me see, let me take it. That's me keeping it under like $4 grand. Like, so this thing is nice. Let me put it back into normal. Yeah, I like it. Sorry, VW, we got a Volkswagen dealership right there, but yeah, you're not keeping up with the GR Corolla anymore. I think that the GR's kind of outclassed you. I like it. I don't know what else to say. I like it, man. And the handling is amazing. The only thing, there's no armrest here, but who really needs an armrest anymore? This is nice. This is nice. See, now this is great for somebody that's single and, you know, didn't have like kids and stuff like that, because there's not that much room in the back there. But, or if you just got one kid and you're average size, if you're not like my height, because I'm 6'6" and I'm fitting in here pretty good. So, but I love the clutch. I love the gearing. This is nice. Way more fun than a Golf R and a GTI. That's basically what I'm going to stick with. Is way more fun than both of those. And this is what the new STI should have been. And I've also had a VB WRX. I had a 2023 Subaru WRX, and this is way more fun, and it's way faster than that too. You can feel it, like way faster. And nimble. Man, I need to make more money. I want to get one of these. But yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick episode of reviewing the 2025 Toyota GR Corolla. And this is the Core Edition. Let's see if I can squeeze it up into this spot here. Yep, I think we're good. But yeah, whoever gets this, they're going to have an awesome car. Very, very enjoyable. I'm not going to go over all the details and stuff, but one thing it does has an actual handbrake. Wonderful gearbox. Like, this is way better than what I remembered. Very simple. Digital dash. Great steering wheel. I love it. You guys, come here and get you one of these. These are nice. Can I tell them the dealership? All right, come to Courtesy Toyota in Tampa and you grab you one. Tell them Race Car Friend sent you. Check out the Sienna. These things are like super hard to get nowadays, but also check out this old school Bel Air. Woo! Tell me that's not a good looking vehicle, man. Timeless. Chevy gang, stand up.